Okay, sige. Let's begin. So, good afternoon, everyone. We are going to have our discussion regarding lymphatic and immune systems. So, this coming Monday, you're going to have your long test already, no, for the lymphatic and immune systems. So, this is already our first, first ba? Or second? First pa man ata. Murag first. First topic for the midterms. Okay? Sige. So what we are going to do on Monday, we're going to have the long test face-to-face on Monday for lymphatic and immune systems. Okay, so let's start. No, so welcome to midterms. I have not checked yet your prelim examinations because hindi ko pa nakuha kay Sir Dave. So I might get it next week, no, when I am available also na, no, or available already na. And Sir Dave also if available na makuha dun sa office. Okay, but for now, just focus on midterms, no? Wala ka na magagawa sa prelims mo. If you have not studied during your prelims, I suggest that you double time and please, no, catch up with the midterms. Okay? If hindi ka nagbasa ng libro noong prelims, this is the time that you need to catch up. You still have 3 terms to go. So, kayang-kaya pa ma 75, kayang-kaya pa ma 90. Okay? So when we talk about the immune and lymphatic systems, can you hear me loud and clear? Okay. So when you talk about the immune and lymphatic systems, from the word itself, immune, no, you are talking about immunity. Okay, you are talking about yung kakayanan ng katawan mo. When you talk about the lymphatic system, it is about the lymph. Okay? When you talk about the immune, it is where our body fights diseases and infection. When you talk about naman lymphatic system, you are talking about lymph vessels and lymph fluid. Okay, the difference between the lymphatic system and the cardiovascular system or the circulatory system is that the circulatory system focuses on the blood and uh, the the artery and the vein, whereas your lymphatic system focuses on the lymph fluid. Okay? Yung lymphatic system, no, isa lang yan siya. Galing lang yan siya sa paa, no? Galing lang yan siya sa paa. If I'm going to draw that one, galing lang yan siya sa paa, pupunta yan siya sa katawan ng tao at babalik sa heart. Okay? Walang papunta sa baba. Yung circulatory system naman, no, galing sa heart, eventually pupunta sa baba, tapos babalik using the vein, babalik sa heart. Yun yung circulatory system. Okay? So yung point lang ng lymphatic system is to bring back excess fluid dyan sa mga kamay at paa mo at different parts of the body going back, no, going back to your heart. Dok, bakit sa heart pa rin? Para yung tubig, yung excess fluid, eventually it will be pumped to the specific parts of the body, specifically your kidneys, for it to be excreted. Okay? So when we talk about the immune and the lymphatic system, remember this. You need to have structures that are capable of fighting infections. And the primary structures includes what? The lymph nodes, the lymphatic blood cells, the spleen, the thymus gland, and the tonsils. Yung tonsils mo, no, which even though na nagkokos lang yan siya, no, anong bakit sumasakit lang yung lalamunan mo, time to time, it has still a function. That's why nagkakaroon niya ng inflammation if you are exposed to bacteria. It's because your your tonsils, specifically your palatine tonsils and your uh, tonsils, no, oropharynx tonsils, no, they are capable of trapping microorganisms that could harm you. Okay, that's why nagkakaroon ka ng tonsillitis because the first line, kapag kakain ka ng hindi malinis or if there's problem with your immune system, eventually yung tonsils mo yung mag-filter first. Okay? So we need to remember the combining forms. When you talk about adenoid or adenoid, you're talking about the adenoids. When you talk about immune, you talk about protection. Kapag naman inguine, no, it's the groin region. Lymphadeno, no, or lymphaden, that's the lymph node. Lymphangy, it's the vessel, no? Remember ha, iba yung node, iba din yung vessel. It's lymphangy. Yung nucleo naman, no, you're talking about the nucleus, spleen, okay, thymus, and tonsillo or tonsils. Okay? So what are the different possible suffixes that we need to remember for immune and lymphatic systems? The first one is edema. Ibig sabihin sa edema, nagapanghupong. Okay? So for example, lumalaki yung paa ng lola mo kasi sabi ni Doc, nagkakaroon na ng edema or bipedal edema. Ibig sabihin, meron ng swelling no, in the reason of lymph fluid accumulation. Okay? Kapag sinabi namang globulin, you're talking about proteins. Kapag naman pag sinabi mong phage, it's to eat. No, toxic pertains to poison. Okay? So this is your thymus, your lymphatic and immune system. No, saan yung thymus mo? No, yung thymus mo, makikita mo yan siya sa baba ng parang space dyan, no, sa may sternum mo banda. That's where your thymus is. Yung tonsil mo, syempre alam na alam niyo yan, no? Even though hindi pa kayo naging college, alam na alam niyo na yan kasi always yung binabalik-balik ng mga relatives niyo, no? Tonsil. No, hindi pa sila aware sa word na itis. No, Doc, may tonsil siya. Doc, sakit niya tonsil, no? Doc, ang sakit niya kay may tonsil. So, kailangan, no, you need to use the correct term. Okay? Hindi lang po appendix ang meron tayo sa katawan natin. Meron din po tayong spleen. No, the spleen can be found on the left upper part of your body. Kapag masakit yung tagiliran mo, specifically the left upper quadrant, no? Sometimes it might be caused by splenomegaly. Ibig sabihin lumalaki yung spleen. No, lymph nodes, no? That's the kulani. No, that's the main reason why kapag may sira ka sa ngipin mo, eventually nagkakaroon ka ng pangadlay, no? Unsa pa na lusay, no, sa likod sa imong talinga. That is what you call lymphadenopathy. Okay? So kapag meron kang lymphadenopathy, ibig sabihin there is an increase in size in your lymph nodes. Okay? Next is lymphatic vessel. That's the vessels going to your lymph nodes going to your heart. Okay? So lymphatic system consists of a network of vessels, nodes, spleen, gland, thymus gland, and the tonsils. Okay? Remember, ang kailangan mo lang malaman dito sa slide na ito is that they collect excess tissue fluid. Eventually, the fluid will go to the vessel, and eventually those vessels will be returned back to the heart for excretion. Okay? Lymphatic vessels, no? They are an extensive network of ducts throughout the entire body, and unlike the circulatory system, they are not in a closed loop. Okay? Anong nangyayari? It's a one-way pipe. Ibig sabihin, lahat papuntang heart, walang galing sa heart papunta sa katawan. Okay? Lahat papunta sa heart. Okay? So if I'm going to describe that one, itong mga kani, no? Kaning mga color green dire, they are going to absorb the fluid going back here until maabot na siya sa heart. Okay, that's the main thing that you need to remember. And remember, you have two ducts. You have the right lymphatic duct, no? Remember, anong purpose ng right lymphatic duct? It's to drain the right arm. The thoracic duct naman drains the lymph from the rest of the body. So kapag may nakita kang right arm, right side of the head, parang ganito. Okay? Yan. If you are going to draw, you draw it like this. No? Right arm, right side of the head, right side of the neck, the chest, empties into the right subclavian vein. Lahat nito, nang hindi kasama dyan, magde-drain sa left subclavian vein. Okay? So medyo advanced tayo sa anatomy. No? Babalik yan sa anatomy. Okay, lymph node, no? These are also called the lymph glands, and these are small organs that is composed of lymphatic tissue. No? So they are located along the route of lymphatic vessels. And ano yung function ng lymph node mo? It's to house the lymphocytes and antibodies, and they are responsible for trapping and destroying the cancerous tumors and eventually the different pathogens that goes to your lymph. Sa madaling salita, they filter bad organisms. No, hindi lang organisms but also bad cells. Okay? So kapag nagka-cancer ang isang tao, ibig sabihin na bypass niya na lahat ng factors para ma-prevent ang cancer. Okay? If you are going to have cancer later on, ibig sabihin your body failed you. Okay? Yung katawan mo, no, failed you kasi hindi niya nabantayan yung specific parts of your body na nagka-cancer. Okay? Or may something wrong with your immune system, that's why nagkaroon ka ng cancer. Okay? So what are the different lymph nodes? Now we have the axillary. That's why kapag meron kang sugat sa kamay, eventually saan usually yung kulani mo or yung lusay mo? It's in your axillary area. Okay? Ilok ba? No? If naapod kay sa mad sa imong ulo or naakay guba sa imong bulok ng ngipon, no, at least ang ngipon lang ang bulok, no, eventually it will go to your cervical area. Okay, in your neck, no? Kapag naman may sugat ka sa paa or sa hita mo, no, it will go to your groin. Kaya siya tinatawag na inguinal lymphadenopathy. Mo na siya ang pangadlay sa imong singit. That's inguinal lymphadenopathy. Okay? Kapag sinabi mo namang mediastinal, it's usually in the chest. Kapag may problem ka with your lungs, your heart, your different organs inside your thoracic cavity and your abdomen, usually it's mediastinal lymphadenopathy. Okay? So the tonsils, no, they contain large number of leukocytes. What do you mean by leukocytes? Yeah? White blood cells. Okay, your leukocytes are white blood cells. From the word itself, leuko, white, side cells. So white cells or white blood cells. Okay, anong purpose ng white blood cells natin? They are responsible for protecting our body from invasion of pathogens through digestive or respiratory systems. Okay, so there are 3 sets of tonsils, no? Yung sinabi ko, the palatine, kulang yun ng letter A, ulang platin ha, palatine, pharyngeal or oropharyngeal tonsils, and the lingual tonsils. Okay, so after, no, they are they are not vital organs, no, and can be removed if they become a continuous site of infection. That's why ang imuhang tonsil, if sige-sige na siya sige kasakit or sige-sige na siya kahabok, eventually they are being removed. Okay? So tinatanggal na yun ng tonsils, hindi ka namamatay. Just like your appendix, you are not going to die without a tonsil or without an appendix. Okay? Your spleen. Now, if you are going to touch the left upper quadrant of your abdomen, sa imuhang tiyan, you are going to feel a simple organ. No? Actually, you should not feel that one. Okay? Hindi mo dapat yan ma-feel. Sige daw, you try to touch your left upper quadrant of the abdomen. No? If you can feel nga murag na ay murag unod diha, no? If you can feel, no, that's questionable because you cannot feel that one normally. Okay? Anong purpose ng spleen? Ang purpose ng spleen ay, what's the purpose of the spleen? It's to filter out your white blood cell and red blood cell na kamatyunon na or no, manugpatay na. Okay? Remember that your red blood cells will die after 120 days. Okay? Your red blood cells will die after 120 days. So kapag merong problema yung red blood cell mo, kapag merong problema yung white blood cell mo, eventually the spleen will try to kill them. Kapag merong abnormality yung white blood cell or red blood cell mo, they try to destroy it. Pero hindi lang siya magiging waste. They try to destroy it for it to be recycled. Take note of the keyword, recycled. Okay? So they can remove the macrophages, no? They can remove the red blood cells, they can remove the white blood cells, they can remove anything. Okay? If there is a problem. So saan nagkakaroon ng problema sa spleen? If you have a vehicular accident, no, if naakay eventually madisgrasya, buyag, no, lalampos ang imuhang lawas, specifically the left part of your body, you are going to have, no, splenic rupture. Okay? You are going to have splenic rupture. It can rupture, no? And nakakatakot sometimes because you can die because of splenic rupture. Okay? Thymus, very important because it serves as your maturation organ for your immune system. So yung maliit ka pa, malaki pa yung thymus mo, eventually when you become older, nagiging maliit na yung thymus mo. Okay? This is the slide. Okay? Now, let's talk about the immunity. When you talk about immunity, you have two types of immunity. You have the innate immunity and you have the acquired immunity. Ibig sabihin ng innate, no, nung ipinanganak ka na, meron na yan talaga. It's built in. Okay? Hindi siya third party, hindi siya accessory. Ibig sabihin, nung pinanganak ka, meron ka na. Yan yung tinatawag na innate immunity. Okay? Yung acquired immunity naman, on the other hand, you tried to have this because first, na-expose ka. Second, nagpabakuna ka. Okay? So for example, yan, natural or innate immunity. Naglaag-laag ka, no? Si kinsa man ang ato adere. Okay, for example, si adulasyon, no? Si adulasyon nilaag eventually, no, katong kasagsagan sa COVID. After sa laag ni adulasyon, after 3 days si adulasyon, no, nagka-COVID. So eventually, ang lawas ni adulasyon, since na-expose naturally sa COVID, nagbuhat og antibodies against COVID-19. So naan na siya protection, no, bisag wala siya nabakunahan because na-expose siya naturally sa COVID-19. And that is what you call innate immunity. Okay? Pero if ikaw wala ka na COVID pero nagpabakuna ka, you also expose yourself to unsa man, to something, no, to a virus nga medyo gipahinay para buhat ang imuhang lawas og antibodies. Okay, that's why katong nagpabakuna ka, you had symptoms of COVID because technically yung tinurok sa'yo is yung virus na patay. So ang katawan mo nagkaroon ng reaction towards COVID-19. Okay, nabakunahan naman di ba lahat? Okay? No, so I hope that you had your vaccines, no, because vaccines really help us, no? Because murag ano gud na yan, murag pre-exposure na siya. Now, for example, no, karon sa medical terminology, as early as now, you are being exposed to my classes. Okay, para pag-abot sa human anatomy, pag-abot sa rad anatomy, pag-abot sa rad pathology, dili na ka budlayan because you had already an exposure. Okay, just like COVID, no, nabakunahan ka kay para pagkaabot sa time nga naka-expose gyud kag tinuod nga COVID, you are not going to die because of COVID. Okay? So take this opportunity as your first exposure. You try to get the pattern, you try to get or to adjust yourselves para dili na ka malisudan. Okay? So, matirang matibay Kung marunong kang mag-adjust, if marunong kang mag-aral, you are going to survive. But if you are going to be just like last semester, no, kung saan relax ka lang, hindi ka nag-aaral, at basi mapasamang yapon ko ni Doc, I'm going to tell you now, you are not going to survive. Okay? As I compute your grades, no, especially your quizzes, no, I can really say that there are a lot of students in prelims that are going to fail. But it's not the end of the semester, no? Naano sa prelims. You can still do a good job pa in midterms, pre-finals, and finals. Okay? Sige, humoral, it is an antibody-mediated immunity. No? Ibig sabihin niyan, you are exposed and your body tends to make antibodies against it. Okay? Yung cellular immunity, kapag nakakain ka ng something masama, ginagawan ng katawan mo first before ka magkakaroon ng antibody. Okay? Kapag when you talk about humoral immunity, you are talking about B cells or antibodies. When you talk about cellular immunity, ang tatanan mo is letter T. It's your T lymphocytes or T cells. Okay? So what are the suffixes to build lymphatic and immune system terms? We have the al pertaining to etc., etc., etc. We have discussed this one already. Yan. No? Na-discuss natin yan. Pathology, allergies, immunology, pathology, etc., etc. Okay? So may mga medical terms dyan na kailangan yung iisa-isahin. Okay? Para, don't worry about the say, i-upload ko naman to. Just remind me to upload it. Okay? No? Yan, thymoma, tonsillitis, no? AIDS, no? Hindi ko pa siya i-discuss masyado sa inyo because wala na tayong i-discuss sa human anatomy. Okay? So what you are going to do is you try to read the definition. You try to search for the words, no? Because it might come out in the exam. Okay? Mga diagnostic procedure, etc., etc. Okay? Yan. Pharmacology. Okay? So don't worry. No, you can read the definition. No, I would not talk about on the diseases na part because wala, mag-a-advance tayo. Pang-rad pathology na yan. Kapag magdi-discuss naman ako ng anatomy part, that's human anatomy. Okay? But for now, what I wanted you to do is to study the definition so that you have an idea for next semester. It might look like parang nagda-diagnose kayo, pero definition of terms pa lang tayo. Okay? So, sige. So, on Monday, you are going to have your long test for immune and lymphatic system. Again, the coverage is the PowerPoint and the book. Okay? Wala na. Hindi naman yan magbabago. Lagi naman yung PowerPoint and the book or the book. Okay? Wala naman as basta mabasa niyo ang libro, you are already goods in my subject. Okay? Sige, do you have questions? Clarifications before we are going to end? So, I don't know, hindi pa nag-cancel ng klase ang North Valley, no? So, no, mga ano diyan, mga nagwi-wait pa diyan, no, mga baka ma-cancel yung klase bukas, no? Hindi dadaan sa atin yung bagyo, no? Hindi po tayo signal number 1, so wag masyadong assuming, no, mag-aral pa rin, hindi po holiday bukas. Okay? Baka feel nyo na yung holiday kasi medyo makulimlim ngayon. Okay? Scheduled talaga natin mag-online today because I have a meeting kanina. No, hindi tayo nag-online because nafi-feel ko na may bagyo. Okay? So, you are going to study again, no, for Monday. I will try to get your papers from Sir Dave on Monday so that my grades na kayo after that. Okay? No, don't worry about your exam, binabalik ko naman yan. Diyan yun ilalagay nyo yan sa portfolio ninyo. Okay? So, sige. So, do you have questions so far? Clarifications? Excited na kayong matulog? No? Wala na? No? So, for everyone, no? Yes, Carbonel. You have a question?
Wala, Dok.
Okay. So, if you have no more questions, let's call it a day. No, you study for next week. Okay? You study for next week because next week exam na po ta. Okay? Sige, goodbye everybody and see you on Monday.
Bye,
Bye,
Doc.
Doc.
Bye, sir. Daog, daog.
Doc.